was a long pre-season. My word. Well, where to start? So we've done some business with that 90 million squid that we got. I did my business relatively early because I was sensible and targeted what we needed or what I thought we needed, and so I went for and got what I wanted, and then that meant a hell of a lot of pressing continue from there on in. Just as well I did my business early, as for the third consecutive pre-season in a row, we've had a consortium approach with a bid to take over the club, which resulted in a transfer embargo, which means I couldn't have bought anyone if I wanted to. And again, that failed to do anything. Other things, though, before I show you that. So we're trotting along with our improved facilities, but we've got a new stadium being built. It is, will it show me on here? I think I can remember. So our current facilities are here. So our current stadium is 17,000. Our new one is 25,000. So it's good. It's not a massive step up, but it is some. It's I don't know if really that the decision for that came in before we got confirmed Champions League or not. I'm not sure. So it's it's plus 50% roughly on what we currently do, but it's not a monster stadium, is it? It's still not as big as Forest, I don't think. Maybe roundabout. So I've no idea what happens because our current stadium is sponsored, and of course we're ditching that to go to a new one. Anyway, it's a little while before that'll manifest. Not next year, but the year after. Anything else there? Did get our youth recruitment improved again because our youth recruitment is absolutely terrible. So let's go to the transfers. There is these. No. So out. Lots of fringe. Jack O'Connell from defence, Luca Vido. Got a good penny for him. I hope he does well there. There we go. Knew it was coming. Izzy Brown, who went for free, as we didn't really use him last season. Steffi Mavididi went again for decent money, because as fond as I am of him, he just wasn't going to get a game. I have no idea who Mark Parr is. And Azard Lane. Now, he's a youth I didn't realise we had. Until I started getting more reports about him. It's just kind of, just tearing it up in like reserve games and things. And it turns out he's under my radar, but he's not half bad. He's really not half bad. I'm not quite sure he'll ever kind of kick on to first team, but if someone's going to loan him out, then why not? He's gone to Preston, League One, where he was going to be a first choice player, or even a key player, which is brilliant. So obviously we've been loaning him, and he's been doing bits and pieces. So see how that goes. We only made 2 signings, so gone are the days where I buy people just because they're bargains. Excuse me. Just made 2. Did I just make 2? Feels like I made still a couple of youth signings. I think it's probably because they haven't come to us yet. I think that's what it is. Their future. So we only got 2, and the areas I talked about beforehand. So Zakaria Traore, one of the many Traores in the game. He is, a central defender. That's Jack O'Connell going. He is pretty good. He's still young, so he will still get better. Relatively tall, can head a bit, can defend a bit. So I'm putting him straight in to partner Scalvini in central defence, because I think this chap, rather than Fortes, for the very kind of long term. We look at they're very, very similar. But if you look, Traore has got the edge. Excuse me. He's a better technical player. He's better as a ball-playing defender. So, brilliant. Very happy with that. 20 million. And then the biggie, and this pretty much wiped us out, essentially. But if we're going to be... I told myself I was only going to buy players that were a genuine step up from what we currently had. No more kind of bulking out the side or any of that. And at the level where we're at, or wanting to be at, which is kind of Champions League positions, you don't get much for under, 30, 40 million. Got Traore because he's young, whereas Declan Rice is both established and he's English, so that's important for your quotas, particularly in the Champions League. So we got him from West Ham. I was looking at a couple of others. Lewis Cook, I think one of the Manchester teams bought him, and Wilfred Ndidi from Leicester, and I think Arsenal might have got him. Largely because the wages, the real big clubs can entertain is still better than us. So we're okay with like the only person going for a player. But if another one of the big teams are going for them, we just can't really compete wage-wise. Not yet anyway. We need a few more Champions Leagues for that. So, luckily I was the only one going for Declan Rice. They didn't want to sell him. The player asked to leave. And so they ended up having to kind of answer to that. So he is an upgrade from Busquets. If you look, he's a whole star higher. So he replaces him. Although Busquets is still in the kind of squad. And he's going to be our defensive midfielder mainly for the season. And he is very, very sound, very, very solid. Really happy to have him. He should do fantastic. He's done great in pre-season. Very, very solid indeed. There he is, yeah. He's even scoring and assisting, which is ridiculous given he is actually terrible at shooting. But that is not his job.